Well, hello and welcome back. This is our Neverwinter. Good old Neverwinter. Dun, 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 dun.
Hail, adventurer.
So, many of you guys know Neverwinter was really one of the latest MMOs I played for any consistent amount of time. And by that I mean for about a month, and then I got terribly bored of it. So we're not going to talk a whole lot about that. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about it. We're going to test out a new class that I've added, which is an archer or ranger. And last time I played, we also didn't have this race, the drow or dark elf or whatever you want to call it. It's a drow. There's many things I don't like about this game. I mean, it's very addictive. I like to you know, try all the skills and everything. So I have a max level character. I've tested all the other races and such, not races, classes. And I found it a lot of fun, but not for the reasons you might think. So, when you reach the max level, basically, in this game, boring. Nothing to do. Like every other non-sandbox MMO. Basically. And in Neverwinter's case particularly, what they have that was going to change that is the whole thing where you can create your own adventures and stuff, and players can submit those adventures to for other people to play. And you know, all it is really just, and I'm being general and generalizing a bit, but all it is really just page upon page upon page upon page with player written short novels, or long novels really in this case, about like the backstory of some insignificant character, and all you want to do it for the XP, and it's really boring, and I don't care. Long shit about story or text in an MMO. So that doesn't work for me, but some people like it. Anyways, the thing I did like about this game is the combat. I think the combat in Neverwinter was really fun, the way the skills work and everything, so that's why I wanted to come back here and try out the archer. So, this is his dodge. Yahoo! It disappears into the nature of some kind. And he has a multi-shot, which is fun. Which actually does a ridiculous amount of damage, I feel. And you can dodge back like this, which is also cool. Dun, 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 dun. So, remembering that I was leveling up a tank mainly, I did nowhere near the damage that this guy does, which is fair enough. I tried a few other classes till around level 15-ish or so as well, and can't remember if they did this much damage. I've done a few like skirmishes and stuff, and I always end up on the top of the damage list with this guy. So I think either he does a lot more damage than every other class, which is entirely possible, or they have made the game considerably easier since the last time I played it, which is also entirely possible. I just love this skill. Like, let's take a closer look at how this works. You can just fire away, like, just murder everything around me. I have to have a target to use it. There we go. Okay, so you charge it, and the longer you charge it, the more narrow is the path. So now I can like do like a aim shot basically on this guy, which does quite a bit of damage. Or I could just release it all right away. It does less damage, but everything within the green thingamajig gets hit. And a couple of those will take down most normal mobs. At least in the beginning of the game. I haven't got much experience with late game. So his basic attack though is this. Just spam arrows like this. Which is fair enough. It does quite good damage. Crits a lot, most of the time. So I also showed you previously his well, you know, the basic dodge. Everyone has something like this, but I have sort of like a back jump kind of thing. Let's take a look at it. So say that this guy comes close. I want to get away. So what I'll do is this. Yay! I love that skill. It's a lot of fun to use. And Another thing you can use it for, at least in the early levels, because you get it quite early, is really say, I'm gonna cover that distance. I don't have a mount, and I'm pretty slow at running. I can dodge forward a bit like this, of course, but also I can turn around and I can and speed it up a bit. So next you have a skill that you would usually use on ranged characters or bosses or whatever is not moving a lot. So basically you target something like this. Oh, we have another archer here coming in. No, he's not past. And, well, I can use it still. I'll put it there. And, okay, we'll try that again on some other mobs. I'm just gonna wait and see what this guy does and then... No, he ran away. Ah, she will initiate something. Excellent. Yeah! Take that! You can also hit their legs. Let's find something to hit. Whose legs we can hit. Like that guy. Boom. Well, you can really see that. And it doesn't really have much effect either. But you can clear up pretty fast with this skill. I honestly don't really understand how that leg thing works. It didn't seem to... Let's try it on this guy. He's no slower. Or he's a little bit slow. Oh yeah, he's slower. Okay, he gets slower and slower. Ah, we figured it out. Okay, so the daily that I have now, I have only tried 2, so I'm going to show you the second one, which is kind of nice if you know, have not so much health and everything, and you just... Whoop. Well, let's grow some grass around here and become invisible and attack everything nearby us. And still be invisible. And then run away. Go ahead, run away faster. Go backwards. We're not fast enough, maybe we can slow this guy down. Be slow. How slow are you now? You should be slower. There we go. So it becomes slower and slower, and then faster and faster again. Whoa! This is when I could actually use that skill though. That's what we're doing when we're testing. Right. Now. So I don't have a whole ton of skills, obviously, since I'm only level 11 here. But we do have the sort of class mechanic, which most classes has. And by most, I mean all of them. Never mind me. Which is this. Whoop. Now I'm melee. Now I'm ranged. Now I'm melee again. And it's very roguish when it's going melee. And I don't think he does. He doesn't do as much damage in melee mode, but I can see how it might be useful in some cases. And all of the skills that he has like an alternate melee variety of them. So like, if I switch to ranged, and it switches instantly, so you can do it. So like, the basic attack was of course the same. Showed me just basic attack. The split skill here, that one. If I go melee mode and I use the same, I will also split damage, as you can see here. Yeah. And not awesome at this. This one, which is not really that useful in ranged mode, because it's hard to get things to stand still, becomes very useful in melee mode. Especially like if I attract someone's attention. Let's see if we can attract someone's attention. Maybe we can't. Find someone else's attention to attract. Like those guys. And now we're going to use the comparable to that one. Oh no, I just spent it. Let's wait for the cooldown. We're going to use the melee version of that when they come close. Okay, we ready? Yep. So, get them here. Switch to melee. Get it. Gang! Oh yeah, we like it. Ah, go away. Also, the escape function in melee mode, that's actually a charge into battle. Let me show you. Hello! Wrong button. Wrong mode. God dang it. Hello again. Switch to melee. Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm invisible and I'm still hitting you. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had so far. I'm probably going to play this class a bit more because the combat is fun in this game. That is the fun part of this game. And I always thought so, and I won't take that away from them. The rest of the game, boring. Once you get all the skills, nothing more to do. If you don't want to read walls of text. I'll see you guys for the next video. Take care. Bye.
I will kill you.